in terms of risk-rated subsidies. If you had a law which said healthy people are going to pay in, it made explicit that healthy people pay in and sick people get money, it would not have passed. Okay, just like lack of transparency is a huge political advantage. And basically, call it the stupidity of the American voter or whatever. But basically, that was really, really critical to getting the thing to pass. And, it's the second best argument. Look, I wish Mark was right. We can make it all transparent. But I'd rather have this law than not. So it's kind of like his reporter story. Yeah, there's things I wish I could change, but I'd rather have this law than not.
So, lie to get something because you're the good guys. And that's a lie, too. We have Phyllis Schlafly coming up. Here is the headline. Obama says FCC should reclassify internet as a utility protected and run like water by the government. Oh, yes. And then they subdivide it and sell it off as special interest. And the inventor of the internet, no, it's not Al Gore, he's over in England, and others have said this plan worldwide is being pushed. They're trying to line it up right now with the Asian Pacific Partnership that cedes control to select corporations that then operate through government. That treaty's secret, but it got leaked last year, as you know. President Obama has come out in support of reclassifying internet service as a utility, a move that would allow the Federal Communications Commission to enforce more robust regulations and protect net neutrality. Do you really believe that? See, key robust regulations to put these protections in place. I'm asking the FCC to reclassify internet service under Title II of the new law known as Telecommunications Act. Obama says in a statement this morning, in plain English, you can keep your doctor if you want your doctor. Raising the debt limit doesn't raise the debt limit. You didn't build your business. It's always the same thing. In plain English, I'm asking the FCC to recognize that for most Americans, the internet has become an essential part of everyday communication and everyday life. Yeah, this has been the plan for a decade. Free, quote, Wi-Fi that's paid for by taxpayers, but you have no rights on that Wi-Fi, and you can't get to Infowars.com or DrudgeReport.com. That the White House officials have said they want to shut down, basically. So this is it. They're coming. Drums, drums, drums of the deep. They're moving on every front, but you know why they're moving on every front? Because what they're doing is horrible and evil, and it's failing on many fronts. And so they've got to have their little snakes come out and go, yeah, we lie. There are death panels. I could play Bill Gates saying, yeah, we're going to kill an old lady to give you 10 jobs. And the teachers some of them are kind of smiling. The audience like, ooh. But others are going, huh? Because they understand, oh, yeah, we're going to kill somebody to give you a job? Yeah, right. You make jobs by taking care of people. You make jobs by caring about everybody. The economy is just people dealing with each other and having industry, not regulated and run by central government. They want to, it's so incredible to have Hillary come out and say, businesses don't hire people. Everybody knows it's government. And she couldn't even look at the crowd when she said it. She was just looking down because the psych warfare chiefs have told them, overthrow reality. The voters are dumbed down, but they know we're lying now. So be so bold that you just psychologically inoculate them to cuckoo bird behavior. And I mean, I've read their psyops. They're public. Just like they're publicly saying they're lying to you. What do you do when it comes out that they've got tens of thousands of veterans who won't get leg surgery, won't get heart surgery, won't get brain surgery, won't get skin cancer removed? They go and they say, here's some pills. And they're in a database to not give them care. Because they've decided you don't have a quality of life. They decided you're dangerous. You're a weapon that's obsolete. They're moving on to drones and robots now, and they don't want old weapons left laying around, and you're being murdered. And you're going to be hunted down when all this comes down. You're officially the enemy with the younger soldiers and the younger police that are being trained to hunt you down. This is just a high-tech version of what the Soviets and the Nazis and the Chinese communists and Fidel Castro and every other nutball did. Do you think they like the men that bring them to power? You think Hitler did? You think they like having you around, these little cowardly people? They hate you. They want total control because they don't like wealth. They don't like power. They don't like success. Do you think they like strong, hardcore men who've killed a bunch of people? Do you think they actually like the real instrument? They fear you. They hate you. They shake. They're going to destroy you. So you go ahead and you serve them, and you sell your family out, and you sell your name out, and you sell your soul out, because I guess they are God. Little, weak professors on television admitting they screwed everybody to rape America. Is that really who we are? Is that really what we've become? To bow to a bunch of lying scum in suits? Because I'm telling you, that's what it is. All you got to do is wake up and get angry and start making moves against them politically in different ways and spreading the word. And having moral authority on your side when they giggle and snap and laugh at you like the city officials do here. We bring up fluoride in the water or roadless, warrantless checkpoints taking blood. They giggle and laugh like you don't have power because they're totally scared. It's a confidence game like with a lion. The lion tamers have to act totally confident, beat that lion, keep it under submission, dominate it. Because if you ever want to show fear, one time when your head's in its mouth, snap like a bear trap on your head. And you've got this little pot-bellied lion tamer with their little whip, and we're this giant 70 trillion pound lion, just human liberty, freedom, honor, everything. And they've got this little whip with us bowing to him as he beat us on the head. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it, and I'm not afraid of them. These people will hold our species back. They will screw everything that our ancestors fought and died to survive through hell, to pass on a baton to us to have a future. And I'm telling you from the foundations of the earth, these people were not meant to succeed and dominate greater men and women. So I'm here to beg God to give me the strength and the words to unlock the spirit of humanity with a huge awakening to bring these people down forever and to bind them for hell.
Silver has always been nature's very own antibiotic, and only one system allows you to generate an endless supply of natural silver solutions. SilverLungs.com. You'll find no wild claims or pseudoscience, just a lifetime of nano-sized pure silver solutions. The Silver Lungs generator allows you to make your own, so stop paying for silver solutions. The unique lung delivery system targets respiratory infections where other silver solutions simply cannot reach. See the Silver Lungs generator and lung delivery system at SilverLungs.com. That's SilverLungs.com.
Virtually anyone can hack your cell phone and track your calls, your texts, your emails, your every movement, but only if they can detect a signal. Stay one step ahead of hackers and Big Brother with a Blockit Pocket, a custom-made pocket infused with pure silver that creates a complete Faraday enclosure for your cell phone. For free shipping to the lower 48, visit BlockitPocket.com or call 888-315-9618. BlockitPocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
Your house is dark, vacant. You must be gone on vacation for a while. Thanks for all the jewelry.
Don't be the next victim of a break-in. Go to faketv.com and discover a device that creates the illusion someone is inside watching TV and makes your home unappealing to would-be thieves.
Don't these people ever leave?
Starting at $24.95, and there's free shipping. Go to faketv.com or ask for it at your local hardware store. Fake TV, the burglar deterrent.
This winter, next to water and food, you need a safe, storable fuel supply for your preparedness needs. Spare Fuel is the answer. Unlike gasoline, Spare Fuel can be safely stored with your other supplies for many years and works in any gas-powered vehicle or backup generator. With the bitterly cold temperatures predicted for this winter, now is the best time to stock up on Spare Fuel. So go to GetSpareFuel.com. That's GetSpareFuel.com. GetSpareFuel.com.
Time and time again.
You need to come here and help us. We need assistance, please.
Those we should be able to depend on let us down.
Federal and state and local officials saying help is on the way. Well, the folks here in Belle Harbor say, show me.
Don't depend on the government to save you. Take action now so that you're prepared for the next disaster with MyPatriotSupply.com. Get the best prices on storable food, non-GMO seeds, water filtration devices, home canning equipment, survival and self-reliance books, and more at mypatriotsupply.com. Call 866-229-0927.
We are hurting down here, and we need help immediately.
Before it's time to survive, it's time to prepare. mypatriotsupply.com. mypatriotsupply.com.
Well, bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, Obamacare is now moving to the internet. Federal regulation and control written for select corporations right out of the FCC to shut down all their competition. And Republican leaders, to their credit, have now come out with statements that we'll cover some with Phyllis Schlafly in the next hour, saying that it is Obamacare for the internet. That's what Ted Cruz has come out and said. So I like Ted Cruz. He knows what he's talking about. We told you this a long time ago. It's how they control major governments. Ex-MI6 chief Peter Heyman, named as VIP who sexually abused boys at Dolphin Square apartment complex near Parliament. And that's how they blackmail folks, is they'll only put pedophiles, especially in England, in the highest positions. Heyman was a member of the Pedophile Information Exchange. The former deputy director of MI6, Peter Heyman, sexually abused young boys at an apartment complex near Parliament. An alleged victim has claimed Heyman died in '92, was investigated by police in '78 for possessing inappropriate literature, but was not prosecuted. And remember, Savelle was hanging out with the royal family and was found with secret rooms and molested hundreds of people. But it's a lot. And again, David Icke spoke about him a decade before it came out. That's the thing about David Icke. So much of that stuff he said, I would like delay him on air a few times, like 10 years ago. I would say, hit the delay. And we would hit the delay when he would say some stuff because I didn't even want it on air. I was like, how can he be naming former prime ministers and people and stuff, slitting children's throats? And then it just more and more of it starts to come out. It's very scary stuff, folks. Very scary stuff. I got really mad earlier. And instead of just yelling and screaming, I got in my controlled rage mode. And people say, man, that guy's radical. Really? We're in this predicament because people think being screwed and robbed and laughed at publicly is not something to get upset about. Imagine if I walked to your house every month and at gunpoint demanded, you know, hundreds of dollars more out of your wallet. You would fight me, and you should. But foreign banks took over the government and wrote Obamacare to rob you and your family. And it's just no big deal. They just don't care that people just think it's your job to be broken and raped by these people. And I'm not talking about our audience in general. I'm talking about the general public is in a trance. They know they're being lied to. They know they're being cheated, but they don't believe they can change it. They're totally passive like spectators. We have to get out of that mode and get into what Thomas Jefferson talked about, the animating contest of liberty. So that's all coming up in the next hour. Condoleezza Rice says the world isn't listening to us because of Obama. Police department wish list included which assets to steal and seize and what they're looking for, New York Times. Just total corruption coming in. Winston Churchill had a bid with a U.S. senator and president to nuke Russia during the Cold War. FBI files show. He pretty much gave speeches saying that, but yeah, that's well known. Rush Limbaugh threatens to sue Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee. Employment situation improves in October except for African Americans. That's just some of what we're going to be covering in the next hour. Briefly, I don't like to have to tell you this, but we did not budget in enough money to produce enough product for InfoWarsLife.com. And then it takes upwards of 12 weeks to make some of the products, to source it, to go through all the testing, to get all the certifications. We follow the absolute letter of the law and regulations. Most people don't. We jump through every hoop, have lawyers that look at it, top lawyers, you name it. We're running out of everything. You know, we've been sold out of OccuPower for months. We're sold out of Silver Bullet. We're almost sold out of Super Male Vitality, Super Female Vitality. We're almost sold out of DNA Force. We're almost sold out of Survival Shield X2 Iodine, where we are basically sold out of OccuPowder, but 2,000 more bottles comes tomorrow. Basically, if you want to get any of the products, the way things are going, You need to get them now. The Bio Defense Pack, that's about to sell out. All of it's about to sell out. The highest quality supplements out there, just amazing. InfoWarsLife.com, InfoWarsLife.com, or 888-253-3139. Second hour coming up.
Listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.